So yeah, RIP to the viewers on YouTube who have joined us for episode 134.5 on YouTube of CLG FC. We watched the FIFA World Cup final without you guys. I'm so sorry, and it was it was Portugal that won 2-0 over um, over the Netherlands, who have now lost 4 finals. And Portugal, they had a shot they definitely should have scored from, and then one from long range that they probably shouldn't have let in, and that was that. So anyway, we're 19 days away from the next fixture. Here it is. Whoa, there it is. All right, I got it. This is the league table. This is player stats. This is targets. This is training. This is finance and salary. This is team stats. Team stats, thank you. And then this is promises. There we go. I finally got to an episode that had it. Anyway, we're 18 days away. We're going to try and get through it as quickly as possible, but it's going to be a little bit. So hang on to your hats, folks. But yeah, Netherlands have, or I should say Portugal have won the FIFA World Cup final. We've got a weekly staff meeting. Okay, that's fine. I'm not telling him to avoid his weaker foot. I want him. He's too old for the under 18s, but he's 18, and all the rest is rubbish. So this is Denmark, who's come through now. Previously Cuba, Croatia, Côte d'Ivoire, Costa Rica, Korea, Democratic Republic of the Congo, Colombia, Congo, Cyprus, there we go. We're 18 days away. So, anyway, New Year's. Let's talk about New Year's real quick. Mine was quiet as shit. Mine was very quiet. I don't really have family anymore. Like, I have my mom and dad, obviously, right? But, my sister's 90 minutes away from me. My brother's 2 hours away from me. So, we did a get together at his house because his son, my nephew, is a December 29th baby. So on December 28th, we went over to celebrate the birthday and Christmas together. But girlfriend's gone. Like she's in Hawaii for the next 4 months. So we're not really. I don't really just have anybody out here. So it's just one of those things where, you know, it was quiet. My mom actually didn't stay up. This is Egypt now. And before that, the Dominican Republic. Nice. Um, so it was nice and quiet. My dad and I stayed up for the ball drop. Watched the ball drop. Toasted champagne. And then that was basically it, man. I mean, we went to bed within 15 minutes of the ball dropping. And the thing about that, too, was like they were setting off fireworks out here. Obviously, everybody kind of, not everybody, but it's not uncommon during the holidays, July 4th specifically, New Year's specifically, uh, sometimes Labor Day, to set off fireworks, and they did out here. And the nice thing about it was they didn't set them off past 12:15. So it was like celebrate the new year, but don't keep everybody up. You know what I mean? Like don't be setting off fireworks for an hour into 1 in the morning. You know what I mean? Here's El Salvador. So, but they didn't. They set them off for 15 minutes, and then everybody went to bed. So,
I owe allegiance
pixelated
to no entity.
suits
I intend to live by my own code
coming in
now.
with a raid. Welcome, Raiders. What up? What up, pixelated? Hello, Bad Smurf as well. Uh, hello, Raiders. Happy New Year to you, by the way. It's great to have you along. If you're new here for the stream, I am Ben Akage, and we're doing a bottom to top in England right now. This is our 8th season. We're about to start the Lancashire Amateur League Premier Division in level 13, and it should be a good one. This is we just watched the FIFA World Cup. This guy sucks. Got some redemption. We're in the first division now. Nice. That clip is fucking goated. I'm sorry. That is such a great clip. It is perfection, that clip that we had yesterday. But yeah, we're doing a bottom to top save in England with CounterLogic FC. It's a created club that's a homage to the old CounterLogic Gaming Esports organization. A lot of the members on the starting 11 on the side are all players who have some former connection to CounterLogic Gaming, like myself as a former commentator. There's two other commentators on there, like a Discord mod. Some are just community members. Some are friends of former players for CounterLogic Gaming. So um, that's where we're at right now with the save. So we are in. That's not a bad idea actually, because that's like a level 10 cup right there. We are in level 13. Uh, right. I want you to go to copy of current select. What in the? Everything of mine has been fucked up apparently. Except the tactics screen. Thank God. But yeah, this is our starting 11, and all of these players have had some sort of connection to CounterLogic Gaming. Um, so that's where we're at. We're in the off season. We just watched Portugal beat Netherlands 2-0 for the FIFA World Cup final. We're 14 days away from the CLG Senior Cup, which is one of our two preseason competitions. So there is that. Who was in the final? Portugal and the Netherlands. So Portugal beat the Netherlands 2-0, winning their first ever FIFA World Cup final, or FIFA World Cup. Netherlands are 0-4 now in finals. So brutal, man, brutal. If you're a Dutch fan, it's just a house of pain, man. So, and of course, in accordance with what I've spent the last 2 weeks doing, we got the Paralympics on. I've started the Paralympics, and they're on the other screen. I've got the opening ceremonies on right now, and we've got they're doing the Parade of Nations. So, but yeah, how was your stream picks? Happy New Year to you. What did you got to Division 1 apparently, right? So hey, that's a big achievement, man. Congratulations on winning promotion. So. Uh, we are 12 days away from our first preseason fixture. I've only scheduled 4 or 5. So, the FA Youth Cup first qualifying round draw. That might be us. Thank you, brother. Yeah. Did you go up through the league, or did you like? Is it just the league? Is it playoffs? Like, how did you go up? So, uh, training schedule. All this is fine. No, this is fine. Promotion playoff. Nice. Okay. Please don't tell me you had to go to Pens again. That's brutal if you had to go to Pens again. So against the team that we lost in those. Oh my God. Hey man, sometimes revenge is best served on a piping hot. You know what I mean? So, so. Union drew in the Leagues Cup. Nobody cares about fucking Leagues Cup, man. It's Leagues Cup. Fuck Leagues Cup. I told the stream if we go to the penalties, I'm turning the stream off. Did you actually? Is that why you rated? You were like, I'm done with this shit for today. Nice. I'm having a no. Luckily we didn't get there. Okay, 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 okay. That's good. So, I Spaps is going to be the current vice captain. Thank you. So, weekly meeting. Let's see here. We recommend defensive positioning. Do it. Individual training. Do it. If you want me to stop individual training, always delay 1 month when doing that. We should tie. No, we're good. We're going to keep moving on. And Hearn has resumed full training. Now, my manager, I think, has a national B license now. And at some point, I would like to get the national A license. Um, I think we should probably push for that in the not this off season, but next off season. I would like to push for that. So we'll see. I'd like to be able to get at least the national licenses done before I get to the FA Cup, which would be level 9, 10, depending on your ranking in level 10, right? And how many teams they need. This is Leagues in Focus, by the way. We always look over the top 5 leagues in England. We look over the league directly above us. Well, not directly above us, but one of the leagues where we think we would go should we get promoted. And we also look at MLS. So all of those leagues are not playing, with the exception of MLS. It's unfortunately Miami at the top at the East. Then it's Chicago or Nashville, Chicago, Columbus, NYCFC, Atlanta, Philly, Charlotte, New England, DC, Toronto, Montreal, Orlando City, Cincinnati, and the New York Red Bulls are at the bottom of the table. In the West, it's Real Salt Lake, Colorado, Minnesota, Dallas, LA Galaxy, Seattle Sounders, San Jose, Sporting Kansas City, Portland, Vancouver, Houston, St. Louis City, the
I
Scum,
owe allegiance to
and
no
Austin
entity.
FC. It's
I intend to
Caffeine.
live by my own code now.
Welcome along, Caffeine. Thank you for the raid. How was your stream, man? Uh, you were. Did you start the season or did you conclude the off season? I can't remember. I think you started the season, right? This will be a quick one. My head's pounding. All right, man. Go like don't stay here, man. Just go get. I I've been there before, man. It's debilitating. So definitely just go take care of yourself, brother. So Ian Ray, duck out of quack. January deadline day. Okay, nice, nice, nice. Uh, yeah, your energy can go real quick when you get a really bad headache. So, uh, I get it, man. But thank you for the raid. So, uh, Happy New Year, God. Appreciate it, man. Welcome along. So, we're in very mediocre form. Got to get it fixed, but we're still 4 points top of the league and the semifinal of the DFB Cal. Nice, man. Nice. So, for those that have just joined, I am Benakage. It's great to have you along. We are in a bottom to top save that is now in the 13th level of English football. We started in Tier 20. We've been promoted 7 times. We're about to start Season 8. So we've had a meteoric rise through the ranks. I think we can get through this division, but after level 13, you enter the step system, and that's when it can get a little bit trickier, right? So um, that's where we're at right now. We're trying to get to our first preseason friendly. It's a very large database, so it's taken us a little bit to get there. But we're down to 9, almost 8 days to go. So Um, we should be powering through the preseason games and getting into the start of season 8 today, which I'm looking forward to. So my goals for 2025 for streaming have been get to season 15 of CLG FC is what I would like. Uh, I hate the recommendations, and then also look at the amount of look at the amount of nations looking for a manager. Vancouver and LA Galaxy are looking for a manager as well. African Cup of Nations qualifying. Morocco, Cameroon, France is looking for one. The Dutch is looking for. Scotland's looking for one. Brazil's looking for one. It's got me thinking, man. I kind of want to go in Asia because I like managing in Asia, but we'll see. Brazil would be a big fucking job to take, though. Holy moly. What are they ranked? They're ranked fourth in the world. Wow. Whew. What's their schedule like? They have a friendly, and they got nothing. Okay, fair enough. Uh, I don't know if I want to dabble in international. I'm like 50-50 on if I want to dabble in international management in this save. I kind of want my manager to get her reputation built up off of her club ability alone, and she's only at 15%. Um, but a lot of the individual stats have really come along well. Like people management motivating, working with youngsters has come along well. So, um, but we'll see. I don't know. Managing in Europe would be interesting. Lurk, appreciate it, caffeine. Get better, feel better soon, man. um, I think international management is going to be one of those things we undertake once we get to the top, maybe. You know what I mean? So I've managed in internationally in FM16. I'm doing a really good job actually in that save, and winning the under 23 Asian Nations Cup and the Olympics has given me 20% reputation. Um, so in fact, I kind of want to compare it to what the actual rep number, which I might do in a minute. Let me look it up real quick because I do have a I can look this up. What is my current? That is the club. I don't need the club. I need the profile. What is the current reputation rating? Um, yes, these should 100% be scouted. Um, the minimum ability should be this, and the minimum age should be no. The maximum age should be 19. Um, but yeah, and the Caramel Cup, and it's the same thing. The maximum age should be 19. Uh, where am I at here? Okay, world reputation is 1211 for my manager in FM24, and I would say 26. I think it's up to like 1600 or 1800. It's not a hell of a lot higher, but I'm am I I'm 6 seasons into that one. This is 8, and that one's a little bit bigger because again, won the Olympics, won the U23 Asian Nations Cup, took the China job in FM16 as well. So, um, looking forward to actually the World Cup with the China job. We've done well in friendlies. I think I beat the U.S. I drew Poland. I beat Slovakia. I drew somebody else. I can't remember. It wasn't a great draw. It might have been. It might have been like. Fuck, who did we draw in that save? Like, was it Myanmar? Maybe that we drew. Wasn't a great draw. It was a 0-0, but it was like, oh, like how have you not beat them? You know what I mean? Like, but um, yeah, it it's it's gonna be one of those things where it's like the World Cup can go one of two ways. I mean, group people got to remember Group A at the World Cup is always going to be one of the easiest groups, right? So because it's always the host nation, and then there has to be three other pots. But uh, the host nation is always put in pot A, right? They're considered to originate from pot A. So pot A is always the tough teams. Pot A is always like the top 10 teams from like in the world. So um, we sold 36 season tickets. What even is our season ticket price? Our season ticket price is how the freak do I find that out actually? Where is it? Uh, I see this down here, but this is by month. It's not the cost of the ticket. I don't know. I can't figure it out unless I'm blind and it's like right in front of me and I don't see it. But I don't see what we. Oh, maybe it's under board. Is it under board? No. Supporters. It's under supporters. No. What do we charge? How do I not know? What the shit? Come on, man. Where do I go to find out the what we're what uh, how do I know what are the members paying per ticket? Where do I even go to figure that out? History. Is it under finances? No. And it's not under income either. We don't have a I don't know. I don't know. I'd love to know. But apparently I there's no way for me to do that. The sales have grown though, up to training schedule for the upcoming week. There's all right, yes, I get it. That's fine. Um, 4 days away from the fixture. We are going to sim through the preseason. We're not or instant results. So just a heads up. Just because I want to get to the season quicker. So it's the only time we'll insta result is preseason, unless there's a really big fixture like when we played Leeds or we played Chelsea. We played through those obviously. Uh, West Ham beat Ipswich. That's right. West Ham are in the championship this year. And then Union beat Chicago on pens. Yeah, West Ham went down. So weekly staff meeting again. That's fine. You can stop that now. Develop his weaker foot. That's fine. You can start that. Graham on the loan list is fine. No. And then the rest is all rubbish. So let's keep going. Welcome in. Feel better? Yeah, definitely feel better. Welcome in. Um, so I apologize to those, by the way, that have joined from either Pix's stream or Ian's stream, and they can't chat because it says you need a verified phone number to chat. Like my settings are set so that you need a verified phone number to chat and to follow, but that literally handles all the bots on Twitch. So if you ever notice any channel that has the buy viewers shit or anything like that, it's because they don't have the um, chat requiring a verified phone number to do so. Um, but it solves the bot problem. So that, I mean, it just, I'm gonna always, I'm just that, I'm not gonna change it. So it is what it is. So uh, I don't feel like banning bot after bot after bot after bot after bot. So I just have it set so that it handles that problem for me. And that's with, I also don't get follow botted. I know a lot of guys earlier at I want to say in the fall of 2020, end of summer, early fall 2024, um, they were getting follow botted, and it would cause the notifications to just constantly queue up and go off for hours at a time. And yeah, needing a verified phone number solves all those problems. Um, Jones unable to attempt first time shots. Okay, great. Thanks for working on that and not being able to pull it off, Jones. Match preparation for LythamSt.Anne, which is about to be 1 day away. 2 wins and a draw versus Lytham in our history. Then we got Aston Park Rangers and Polton Victoria. So I got Kazakhstan entering the arena now. So West Ham have beaten Stevenage in the Carabao Cup. So we're into August 8th. So nice. I gotta be like I'm an hour 20 into opening ceremonies now. So, but let me know how everyone's New Year was. By the way, I'd like to know. I mean, I didn't do much. Watch Twitch. That's about it. I need to watch Twitch a smidge less next year. I lurked in a lot of streams, and I had uh, it was just a bit too much. So maybe I should just work on something else. Yeah, scout the under 21s. I don't need to tell you an age limit because it comes with one. But all right, Mid Lancashire and District League Premier Division is LythamSt.Anne. That's the one we just came out of. And Lancashire Amateur League Premier Division is us currently. So CLG and LythamSt.Anne in the CLG Senior Cup. The other thing is Polton Victoria and Aston Park Rangers. So I think everybody is selected. I kind of want to put Taylor Wright in. Um, but his I mean, he's only done 3 games of the five. So I don't know, man. Foster's been money for us. Like these players, Ben Brindley's been great for us. He's not listed. Uh, this is DLC, AMRLC, and a striker, and also a midfielder, right? No, AMRLC and a striker center. This is DRC, DM, and MC. Fucking hell, that's a lot of great positions. So, and then this is attacking midfielder, right, left. So I'm actually going to drop Foster and bring in Ben Brindley because I got one guy that covers all the defense. I got the second guy who can do defense and midfield. I got AMRLC, so the whole 4 front positions, the goalkeeper covered as well. So actually, where is he? He's on here. I need to find him. There he is. He's right here. Joe Jones is. I'm gonna drop Ben Brindley with our man Simon Roger McKendy, otherwise known as the GOAT. Um, Counter Logic Senior Cup. Yes. Counter Logic Senior Cup. CLG Senior Cup. And then wait. So this is. Can I expand this a little bit? Actually, can we just like move that out so I can read it? So now the positions I have covered by subs are DC, DM, MC, striker, goalkeeper. Oh yeah, that's right. Wellman is the midfield replacement. That's right. Okay. 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 Let's have a quick save. I'm gonna instant result the preseason matches. How you been? What tier you in now? 13. How you been? I've been good, Duck God. How you been, man? I'm excited to get back to streaming, man. I've made some goals for 2025. I want to get to season 15 of this save. I want to finish F1 2012. For those that don't remember, way back in the summer, late spring, early summer, I played F1 2012, and really fun F1 game. And I have the wheel and pedals packed away for now, but I would like to finish the game. And I think I'm on. I only have like 16 races left, and I finished the career mode on that game. So I'm going to finish F1 2012, start F1 2013. I'd like to stream 1,000 hours and 200 calendar days. Last year I did 184 calendar days, and I streamed 754 and three-quarter hours. So I'd like to stream a little bit more, and I would like to commentate 100 matches of Unreal Tournament, whether it's the bot tournament that I run, or it's another one of those Assault Cups that come up next year. Uh, I would like to do that. Why does it tell me? Why does it tell me? Why can't I not? Why can't I not pick a plan? Okay, don't use match plan. That's fine. We should still beat LythamSt.Anne. We still should be good enough. And we did, 3-1. Snicky even had a goal disallowed. I scored from the spot. Twinkle scored. Snicky scored. So, 3-1. Now we got Ashton Park as well the next day. Waiting for the swap over. Polton Victoria pummeled Aston Park 7-1. So we're actually second right now on goal difference. Wow. Um, okay. What else? Philly win Leagues Cup Central semifinal on pens, no less. Again. Um, and we moving on. We got Aston Park Rangers, y'all. So I'm gonna have to look over the VOD, the recording, right? Obviously, because I do upload it to YouTube. But I'm having a little bit of a scuff stream to start off. Record attendance has been broken. 70 for the friendly versus Lythamstown. Rivalries will do that for you, man. My OBS preview is freezing all the time. So but it's not affecting the stream. So I just want to go back afterwards and look at the recording and make sure the recording looks fine, essentially. And then, which I did for I recorded like 15 seconds and did that, and it looks good. It looked good. It didn't have any issues. So even with the freezing, so still, I was like, okay, it's fine. I'm good to stream. And what do you call it? I, we continued on. Lytham beat Polton Victoria 3-1. That actually helps us because Polton Victoria won that first game 7-1. So their goal difference is +4, but they only have 3 points, which means we can take the lead versus the lead of the CLG Senior Cup with a win versus Aston Park. We'll see if we do that. Did we do that? Okay, hold on. Maybe Aston Park are just bad. Okay, 15-0. Fuck, 10-0 at the halftime. Snicky, a Coon, Cookies. Spaps had one disallowed. Cookies again. Cookies again. Snicky again, Snicky again. So two hat tricks within 36 minutes. Myself, a Kun again, Snicky their fourth, Spaps, a Kun completes his hat trick. So that's three people with hat tricks 66 minutes in. Joe Jones again, and then Cookies again for his fourth. Shit. Cookies had 4 goals, 4 assists. All right, maybe Aston Parker just bad, man. So hell of a win though. Uh, that's put us top by points and then given us an insane goal difference as well. By the way,
I owe
Brazilian
allegiance to no
Fury
entity.
coming in with the
I
raid.
intend to live by my own code now.
Welcome along, everybody. Hey, what's up, Brazilian? Welcome to the stream. How was your stream, man? Was it still the Brazil save? And Happy New Year to you, by the way. So, West Ham beat Blackburn Rovers in the championship. Now we got Polton Victoria. All we need is a draw. All we need is a draw. Part Brazil save. Then I decided to play Baratro to chill post stream. Nice. um, let's see. We got Polton Victoria, and then we got the CLG Junior Cup semifinal, followed by either the final or the third place game, and then we have Burnley United in the league to start. So we're getting along. For those that just joined, by the way, and I know I've said this a few times this past hour, but I am Benakage, and it's great to have you along. This is the bottom of the top save in England. We started in Tier 20 with a created club called CounterLogic FC, a homage to the old CLG FC from my esports days. CLG are gone, and I've retired from esports since. But we are mucking about in level 13 now. Um, and we're marching towards the start of the season, which I hope to get to today. 4-1 over Polton. Wellman even had a goal as well. He's ready to go. Snicky had another one. Spaps and Sheamus. Lovely stuff. We've won the CLG Senior Cup. Sir Tom Finney won it twice. Did not accept an invitation back to this cup again. And then we've gone and won it. So it's a little like Sir Tom Finney is our nemesis. Sheamus is out 1 to 2 days. Twinkle's out 1 to 2 days. It's fine. All that's fine. Um, but yeah, Happy New Year to you, Brazilian. Happy New Year to everybody in the chat. It's nice to have you along. And I'm excited for this new year. I'm gonna really stream a lot this new year. I think, especially these first 4 months, because the girlfriend's in, you know, uh, uh, Hawaii. God, I blanked there for a minute. I'm like, where the hell did she go? So, like, I've got nothing to do for 4 months until she gets back. So it's not even golf season. So wow. So sun is down, down, down. It's moving underground. We can stop that. First time shots are fine. Yeah, Charlie Messer. Look at that potential. Keith Malone, Charlie Messer, man. Whoa. Okay, all the rest is sent on a. I'm recommending Nathan Rollins be sent on a course to obtain his National B license. He is the under 18s coach. That's not a bad idea. I'm actually going to ask the board to do that. I think that's not a bad. Our under 18s coach. I mean, we have it. We're in the under 18s league, so it's not like. But still, his heart falls. I freaking love this song. Dark sun is down, down, down. Head is moving underground. Precipice. Let's go. um, the one of the coaches, just the regular coaches, it's not imperative that they have the coaching license. I think the main people you want the coaching qualifications to have are your under 18s coach, your under 21s coach, and your assistant coach or your assistant manager, right? Like you want your assistant manager, like for me at least personally, I always want the assistant manager, the under 21s manager, and the under 18s manager to be the three people that get their badges first. You know what I mean? And myself, right? Like I should have the badges before anybody running the whole club. But aside from that, if it's anybody I'm going to give the badges, it's going to be those three. And then we can work on things like a regular coach and a goalkeeping. Not really so much the fitness coach, right? But they can come into the fold a little bit later, as you build up the others. So, but I think the fact that the board said yes is a good sign. Um, so, especially since he is managing in a league. He is managing in the under 18s league year over year, right? He's won it 3 times for us. So it's one of those things where he's managed what 4 years in the under 18s league, maybe 5. I think 5. This will be year 6. So let's get him the badge, man. Let's get him a little bit of help. So no bend dog like it was before. Great song. The original song to that's like a good 13-minute tune, man. Like house music in the 90s, phenomenal. But like you would get those. You would get these 7, 9, 10, 15-minute tunes that were just awesome. So, nice. We are 2 days away from the CLG Junior Cup semifinals versus CPT Granite. We are chilling. Was that the last nation? No, I was gonna be like it can't be. Yeah, it's Oman. And then after them, they got looks like after them is that Uganda? So that might be Uganda after them. Yeah, that's gotta be. Yep. Autosave. Oh, I need to check the autosave, by the way. Um, I actually saw a clip of Zealand. Happy New Year. Happy New Year, Craig. Crack, right? Happy New Year. You said it today on your stream too, and I'm like, I have to remember. I made a note. I was like, I have to remember to call you that whenever you come into stream, and then like, crack. Yes, yes. Happy New Year, brother. How was your stream, man? Are you still going? Please tell me you're not. Oh no, you just ended. Okay, cool, nice. Happy New Year, man. I hope your New Year's was good. Uh, and how was your stream? You gotta let me know, man. Um, so what else is going on? Okay, cool. What we got here? UOB Bolton Borough preseason report. Media prediction 12th. Yeah, definitely scout. Oh, I didn't. Okay, whoops. But definitely scout the under 18s. Um, of course, we want to scout the under 18s. So there's that. Oh, I need to get one little thing up first, and that's that tab that has my stream schedule on it, real quick, because I use that to copy and paste all the time. Uh, Good 4 hours and a good bit of crack with the people there, such as yourself. Yep. New to keep well. You filthy animal. Yeah, keep the yeah. Got through 4 matches in 4 hours. Done well. Yeah, I mean honestly, that's our database is so big that tends to be the way this save goes as well. Like if you've looked on the YouTube, which exclamation point YouTube or exclamation point YT, right? All the previous episodes of this save are uploaded to YouTube, and um, mine isn't. Yeah, and what you'll notice is the database is so big. Right now, it's 374,000 players, and I only have these leagues enabled. Um, so happy New. I mean, happy New Year. But it's one of those things where whoa, 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 whoa. We're gonna simulate the match. That's fine. Yes, sir. Go on then. But yeah, it's one of those things where the database is so huge that it takes a while to get through the games. It's gotten a little better now that I took all the leagues off, but it definitely was bad at the start. Granite 8-0 in the semifinal. Snicky with what, 3? Snicky with 4, 2 assists. Akonikun, Twinkle, and Sheamus also found the back of the net. Cookies had 2 assists. Akonikun had 1 himself. Spaps had an assist, and Sheamus had an assist to go with his goal. That sets up the final, which will be versus Sir Tom Finney or Bethesda. So, hello, bro. Yes. What's up? I mean, Happy New Year to you, man. I hope you've been well. So, West Ham beat Queens Park Rangers in the championship, and the Union are back to Eastern Conference play. They drew Colorado to a draw. They held Colorado to a draw, I should say. Um, so there is that. We are going to play Sir Tom Finney. This is previous meetings with Sir Tom Finney have not gone very well. So here's our previous meeting. We beat them 3-1 in the CLG Junior Cup semifinal back in 2029. That was last year. We went on, I think, to lose that semifinal. No, we won that. Did we win that final? Uh, we won over Drewsbury Moore. Yeah. So that was the last time we won. If I go to past winners, uh, quite a lot of names in there, by the way. The 2 years we didn't win, Fulham won over Chelsea, and West Ham won over Leeds, by the way. Uh, so, yo, Bad Smurf, did you watch the Arsenal game? Yeah, I did too as well. They looked good. They were a little slow out of the blocks, but they definitely looked good, especially the second half. But then, yeah, the CLG Senior Cup, we drew them 2-2 and lost on pens. Or no, there was no pens. We just drew them 2-2, and then we lost 2-3 to them. And then we lost in the 2025 Junior Cup final uh, on pens. So, yeah. Yeah, all good, Benny. My nephew and nieces are back at school tomorrow. The older I get, the more I realize school is blessed. Nice. Yeah. I uh I don't know. I can't say one way or the other. My girlfriend's still in school, so it's like I'm kind of ready for her to be out though. You know what I mean? I'm ready for her to be done. Definitely I just I'm kind of I don't know. We'll see how things go. I'm like it's like one of those things where I'm ready for her to be done, but I don't know what like the next step is. I have no idea what the next like where's life gonna go after that. You know what I mean? It's kind of one of those things. Mindbush shines as Wardrop finds fitness for Counterlogic FC under 18s. We lost to Stalybridge under 18s. Malambo in the 6 put us ahead. We were 1-0 up at the break, but Fawns leveled it for Stalybridge. Tom Ellis put us back in front 3 minutes later. And then oh, what a fucking throwaway this is. Jamie Graham in the 82nd made it 3-1. But then Simonis in the 86 put him back within 1. They scored again a minute later. And then Miles Power in the 7th minute of stoppage time gave Stollerbridge the 3 points. What a fucking throwaway that is, by the way. Um, back at work myself, hence why I didn't go long tonight. The joys of responsibility. Yeah, I know, right? Um, Shucky Ducky Quack Quack. What the fuck? WSG Pixel, nice. So, oh, what's good? That's what's good. God, fucking hell. I knew that too. I don't know why I read it like that. Holy shit. Anyway, maybe I am getting old. Fucking Christ. Uh, um, uh, well, everyone says well short of fitness, but they look okay to me. I mean, they're fine. We're playing them. Fuck it. We're doing it live. All right. So doing good, bro. 3-1, yeah, over Tom Finney. Let's fuck you, Tom Finney. Um, Twinkle, and then Akoni-kun with two. Snicky missed, or had a goal disallowed, I should say, and then Holmes scored for consolation. But we finally beat Sir Tom Finney again. We've won the Senior and Junior Cup this year, which is nice. And now I can come over here and say, hey guys, do your little, team bonding and shit. Every week that we don't have a fixture, every weekend with which there is no fixture for CLG FC, we we always like to make sure we do team bonding and community outreach, right? Because it people don't understand the two things. I shouldn't say they don't understand. I'm sure a lot of you understand, but the two things that really have a big effect on your uh, results are team cohesion, yeah, and tactical familiarity. Well, I should say the three things: tactical familiarity, team cohesion, and fitness levels. Those three, you will win more games than not if you can manage to keep those three in prime shape. If you can manage to keep those three prime, you'll win more games than not, like hands down. So that's how I pull upsets. The reason I pull a lot of upsets is because I can get a team to be fit, to be familiar with the tactic, and go in to the match with that. So uh, we already asked for a coaching badge. I'm not going to ask for another one. So um, yeah, agreed. Brentford for near as perfect a team could be in the build-up for like 20, 25 minutes. Yeah, they looked really good value for their goal. Arsenal was not so good first half, but as we do in FM after a slow start, we give a good team talk and getting back strong second half. Yeah, Brentford looked really good value for money when they scored that goal. I was like, this team has come to play. And then they kind of, Arsenal kind of were able to dictate a lot more of the game after the opening 20 minutes, 25 minutes. And once they were given the freedom to do that by Brentford, they kind of took over. It was kind of that was it. So, um, a warning for those on Twitch, by the way, you are 3 and 3/4 minutes away from the ad break. I will probably try to remind myself to get up and use the restroom in that time, as I haven't stretched the legs yet. Oh, so we got 11 days to go until the Burnley United fixture, which will be the actual start of the season. So looking forward to that. Let's see. Apply advice. Whoa, whoa. Apply advice. Man, a lot of our players are leaving their agents. So 2 to 4 days is nothing for a bruised ankle. Um, and we're going to get into it. So you're 3 minutes away now from the ads, by the way. So just an FYI. Um, and then I'm going to use that to get away and use the restroom. This is Somalia. Okay. They're still doing the Parade of Nations. So stadium's filled up nicely though. I will say that 10 days away now from the fixture. Hopefully the database goes down. I actually looked at it and I thought, you know what? the database is big. Obviously, it's huge. We're gonna do a high bonus. Okay. Uh, and will be 60. Okay, I'm okay with the transfer budget getting eaten to pay the bonus because we're not going to transfer players. It's a community save. So as long as it's not the wage budget that gets eaten, that is fine. I think paying a high bonus is fine. So we've not always financially been in a position to be able to do that. So I think now that we are, we can uh, go about and uh, actually, get that bonus. Frack suspended for the first game from the yellow card accumulation last season. That's right. Wow, that carried over. I forgot that yellow card accumulation and red card suspensions carry over. Well, red card's not under. It's not hard to understand, but you know, uh, a suspension for yellow card accumulation carries over to the next season. That's wild. So here's Chinese Taipei. They did not send a lot of athletes. Wow. I would have okay. That's just so populous. I would have thought there was more. Let me see the autosave. Where's the autosave rules? Autosave. Week 10 file rolling save. That's fine. That's exactly what I wanted. Scouting update U3. You're not really good enough. You're definitely not good enough. 30? No thanks. 27? No thanks. We'll deny you as well. The rest can stay on the report. And we move on. Oh, the ads start in 10 seconds. So with that, I'm going to take a 3-minute break. I'm actually going to pause the Paralympic we are watching, and I am going to be right back. We'll be back at 3. All right, I'm back. We have acquired more sugary bullshit. Cheers. It's white cranberry strawberry. So, oh my God, Bristol City beat West Ham. Okay. Um, Wigan Rovers are expected to be third. Upcoming cut. Well, yes, scout the FA Vaz, but minimum player potential here. Maximum age 19, please. Actually, I need to watch the recruitment focuses because they don't work if you have more recruitment focuses than scouts. So now, where's scouting? Recruitment focuses. Staff. How many scouts do I have? I have 5 scouts and a chief scout. So this is active. I'm gonna act. This is. Whoa. Whoa. This is the FA Cup. I think that's fine. This is what tier level are you at now, Benny? League wise, tier 13. This is the 13th tier. This is the Carabao Cup, and this is the FA Vaz. So I'm actually going to axe the FA Vaz. I think if you, I actually should axe you as well. Um, well, yeah, this is tier 13. Um, we're going into the is it the Liverpool Amateur Premier League or something like Lancashire Amateur League Premier Division? So, um, 12 teams, so it'll be 22 games this season, which is the most we've played. Before that, the most we've played in the season has been 20. Um, the bottom 4 go down, which is just fucking brutal when you think about it, and only the top team goes up. I think if we do go up, I think we're going to get assigned here, Liverpool Premier League First Division, with a chance to go to the Liverpool Premier League Premier Division. After that. So, and that only has 13 teams. So, I'm trying to get through to. I'm trying to get into the step system, essentially, right? So, once I get into the step system in England, the leagues tend to expand, and they're like, 15, 16, 18 teams deep, and it's a little bit better for you. Because some of the leagues we've come from have been 10 teams, and you only play 18 games, and only the top team goes up, and it's like that's really brutal because sure you don't have the fixture congestion, but um, players will lose match sharpness, so you can schedule friendlies and risk them getting injured, or on top of that, though, when you do play in the league, it also means 2 losses can be enough to sink your promotion chances. Like just 2 losses. So like losses are really really devastating in the lower leagues because if you're only playing 18 games, it can be really brutal. Wow, Natwich took us to fucking town, man. James Riley in the 7th, Montgomery in the 18th. Kypriadis in the 20th. I butchered that name. Riley in the 32nd. We eventually got one back to make it 4-1.5, and then Gavin Williams made it 5. We're the worst team in the under 18s this year. Big surprisingly. So, yeah, you're not far from the National League. I mean, the National League North is 7 divisions away, but it's more getting into the step system, which is, I think the step system starts at level 12, which is the next level. But really, you're solidified real blah. You're solidified real well when you can get into level 10. Once you get to level 10, it's kind of you're in bigger leagues with a lot of clubs. You can kind of establish yourself a little bit more if you're not, as long as you avoid the drop and whatnot. You can kind of build on things a little bit. You know, you have the FA Vase. You might have the FA Cup. Like, um, it's kind of a lot nicer, But anyway, we're 5 days away from Burnley United, our very first game of the season. So um, let's go to a weekly meeting. You want to double his intensity. That's fine. That's fine. These two are fine, but then this one gets delayed a month. That's fine. Yeah, 20-year-old is too old for the under 18s. Move him. 19, he's too old. Yeah, these guys are all too old for the under 18s. Uh, that's fine. That's fine. Okay. That's one thing they should take out of FM, by the way. One thing I think they should remove is the whole, I think this player is great. I think they have the potential to be better than this other player you have. I don't need you to compare my players against each other. I need you to tell me this player's got a lot of potential. He can play at this level. Like if I'm in League 2, for example, right? And you come to me and say, hey, this striker could be better than your current striker. That's fucking useless to me. But if you come to me and say, this striker probably has the potential to play in like Bundesliga too, now I have information that's useful to work with. The whole, this guy might be good enough to be better than your one striker one day is like, you're telling me fairy dust. Like what do I do with that? I can't do anything with that. Just get that out of the staff meeting. Just get it out of just get it out of the game, really. This is Zimbabwe now coming out. So you have right about that thing. Yeah, like the whole comparing players to each other. Yeah, it's so pointless. Like I don't know. It just it helps nobody. So damn, this is the fourth player, starting player, mind you, as well, that's left their agent. Is this a guy on the short list? Yeah, this is a guy on the short list. uh, I don't know. Like this over here is not that useful. This right here is way more useful to me than any of this shit. So this is useful. This is useful. This is useful. I'm gonna pass on them though. West Ham beat Stoke in the championship. Union lose to Orlando. We're 3 days away from Burnley United. So we don't have another. That's the other thing. That's the only thing. And I do need to work on it again to help Dan. I have an Excel spreadsheet I've started to help. Or really, it's a Google sheet to help Dan. But I need to, and I do need to work on it again. I haven't touched it in about a month or two. But um, there Dan's done a wonderful job with this database. I mean, I can never thank him enough for it. The only thing it doesn't have are the cups. It has some of the cups, but it doesn't have all of the cups. And that's what I'm trying to get him an Excel document for. So I can be able to turn around and say, hey, here's every cup for every division that's on the FA full-time website. Like, here's everything. Here's all the conditions to those cups. Like my FM16 save, for example, even if you're in level 23 or you're in level 22, there is a cup. Like level 23, you play the Tester Challenge Cup. Level 22, you play the Tester Challenge Cup. You play the Mid Sussex Junior Cup. And you play the Parsons Challenge Cup. Level 21, you play the Parsons Challenge Cup, the Mid Sussex Junior Cup, and the Mallins Challenge Cup. So there's 3 cups, even though you're that far down in level 21. And that's not in this database in FM24. My intention, this is France. This is going to be the very last nation here, obviously. But my intention with the Excel sheet or the Google Doc, whatever you want to call it, Google Sheet, is to at least profile all of the cups so I can say, listen, when you make them in the game, here's all the information you would need to know. Like these many teams enter in this round, and the rest of the teams enter in this round, or round one has 18 teams, and they're the bottom 18 from this league, and then round two will have the remaining 4 teams from this league plus the next however many teams in the league above it, and then round three will have the remaining teams, like that kind of shit. I'm trying to get him to that, so I'm not scouting any of that. We are one day away, and that the intention is not for his update to have that, but the intention is because he's obviously working on the promotion relegation update for this database. But the intention is going into FM25 or FM26 when he goes to make the database, he can just look at that Excel document and it has everything that he needs there, and he can make the cups without an issue. He doesn't have to pull from all these different websites, or he doesn't have to look on the FA website and comb over all the leagues and comb over all the clubs and comb. I can just be like, here's everything you need. Uh, let's go to pre-match press conference. And before we do, let me end the YouTube video, because this is episode 134.5, which is an off-season video. So we're about to start episode 135 itself. So thank you so much for watching if you're on YouTube. We'll see you in the next video. Until then, take care.